guys, it's Melissa and welcome back to my channel. It's been quite some time since I have filmed, but I've been feeling a little bit creative lately. I've been looking at some amazing pictures of really colorful looks on Instagram, so I felt a bit inspired and I just want to get into these bright, colorful looks, so I decided to sit down and film today. Like I said, I've been looking at a lot of really colorful, fun things on Instagram, and I've seen a lot of beautiful yellows, so I was inspired to go and kind of purchase a really bright, bold yellow. So I did some research, looked around for what I thought would be a really good yellow, and I ended up picking up a bunch of single shadows off of the Colourpop website. These are the shadows that I picked up, so I wanted to use these today. I believe these two right here are pressed pigments. They're not shadows, but pressed pigments. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to incorporate a bunch of these and I will let you know which ones. I may pull in some Makeup Geek shadows to ground it, or I may not. I don't really know. So let's go on this magical makeup journey together and see what kind of look I can come up with. I haven't even swatched or touched these. These just came in like 2 days ago, so I was kind of leaving my impressions for this video on how they would be. And right off the bat, I wanted a really bright, beautiful, like true yellow color, and in the pan this doesn't seem like that. It may on camera with the lights, but in the pan, just looking at it in natural light, it doesn't look like the bright yellow I'd hoped for. So I don't know how that's going to turn out, but we will see what I can create with this. And yeah, so let's go. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's get creative and play with some makeup. All right, here we go. All right, we are zoomed in and up close and personal. I did prime my eyes using the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. Probably better if you see it this way. The MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, and I'm going to get started with the colors I've chosen. Now normally I would start like lightest to darkest, but I've been seeing MMM Mitchell, who says that the key to blending is to start from your darkest and go to your lightest. So I'm gonna give that a go. I haven't really tried it that way. I'm sorry you can't see my mouth if that bothers you. It bothers me, but I thought this way you'd be really zoomed in. So let's get to it. I'm going to start by taking, let's start with this, like the pigment shade here. This is called Oh Ship, and it's like a really bright poppy type orange. And I'm taking a Morphe M32, and I'm gonna start with this in the crease. Whoa, oh hey, hi, that's bright, okay. That's, wow. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. It's a pigment and it's a bright poppy orange color. That's beautiful. That's a really pretty color. It's blending pretty nicely though. Like, you don't have to dip heavy into the pan. All right, let's get that down in that crease. And I'm gonna kind of, I think, wing it a little bit out here. I think I'm gonna do one eye on camera and then one eye off. That color is beautiful. If this doesn't scream like summer, spring, I'm not really sure what does. All right, that blended really nicely. I really just went into the pan once and I got really nice color payoff, no fallout on it for being such a bright, bold color. And the edges really blended out pretty nicely with maintaining the color impact where I wanted it. So that's pretty good. Okay. All right, impressive. You've impressed me, Colourpop. Next I'm going to, I think we're doing, you know, like a warm look, I guess that's what we're going for. Gosh, I can't get over that color. I'm gonna go in next. Oh, what brush do I want to use? Let's go in, this is a Morphe M518, so it's a little bit fluffier. No, do I want to do that? No, we're going to do the Sigma E25, which may look similar, but it's a little bit more pinched, so it's not as fluffy. And I'm going to go into this next shade that I have here, which is a bright orange. This is the shade Bratty. And maybe this time I'm going to tap my brush off because I didn't the first time. And let's place that along the edge. Oh, Oh, hi. That looks stunning. Okay. I love that. Wow, these blended beautifully into each other. I'm going back in a little bit more. I wasn't sure what the color payoff was going to be, and I didn't want it to overshadow the original Oh Snap color that I put, which, how could you? That color was so bright and beautiful. So I'm just going to bring this in and continue to fan it out. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh, wow. Do a little bit more just to get that. All right. So that looks super pretty. I'm into that. And then what I'm going to do is take a fluffy brush. This is a Luxie 205, just a fluffier type of brush. And I'm going to go into this lightest orange shade. This is more like peachy orange, and this is called Centerfold, which I think Makeup Geek has a shadow called Centerfold, but not in this color. And I'm just gonna gently kind of run this along the edge at the top where that orange faded out. Okay. All right, I like the way that that looks so far. I think what I'm gonna do is the yellow on the lid, and to make it really pop, because I'm gonna swatch it on my finger. I mean, it is pretty bright, but I think to make it brighter, I'm gonna put a white base down. So let me just grab that. I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which no one talks about these at all. These used to be the rage on YouTube, and I haven't heard anybody talk about these NYX Jumbo sticks in so long. This is an angle brush. So I'm gonna go right onto it and pick some of that up. I just think this will make the yellow pop a lot better than if it was on its own. So I'm going to start this at the lash line and then bring it up. Going in. Am I even into the frame? No. Sorry guys, sometimes you get so focused that it's like, you forget you're filming. And what I think I'm gonna kind of do is, in a sense, wing this out as well. So I'm going to go in with that bright yellow. I'm just going to take a flat, this is like a super thin, super flat packing brush, and I'm going to start to just pack that yellow on. Don't want to take away from the kind of wing we've created, but I do want a wing to keep that like pulled look going. So I'm going to use, this is one of my favorite black liquid eyeliners. It is the Milani Stay Put Matte, and I think this is, yeah, just black matte. It is a black matte. It is a felt tip, and I'm going to try to stay in frame as I do this. So let's just hope, just a nice little pointy tip. Let's hope for the best. When I do eyeliner, I like to start in the middle and go out towards the end, and as there's less product left on the applicator, then I go in the inner corner, so it's not as saturated. I'm going to dip back into the inkwell. This is just kind of my standard way when I do eyeliner, is I kind of do that first, then I dip back into the inkwell so that we have some more saturation. I think what I'm gonna do is wipe down my face and start fresh there. And since this is more concentrated on the eyes, I'm gonna do that off camera, and then I will list down below what products I've used on the rest of my face. And I did the other eye because I didn't wanna do it without my face being done. And so now I'm going to, I should have cleaned up my mess in front of me. Now I'm gonna go in and do the lower lash line. And I think what I wanna do is use these two beautiful blues that I have. They're kind of contrasting colors to what I have on the upper lid. So I think they'll look really pretty with that. I think it'll just kind of give a different type of pop, I hope. I pray, I think. So I'm going to go in with a really flat definer brush. This is actually just a brush that I picked up at Michael's the craft store, but any type of brush like this, like they're like push brushes or anything. I don't love this wing, but I had some wing troubles as per usual. And I'm gonna go into this blue shade. This is called Backstage. And I'm gonna tap it off because I really don't want fallout. And I'm going to push this right, let's get in frame. How about that? Let me adjust. I'm gonna push this right into the lower lash line. This is a Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is in the shade Out of the Blue. So I'm gonna put this in the waterline. This is super, super beautiful. I love this color. And I'm gonna pop this right in the waterline. And I think it'll just make that blue pop. See, this is what I was hoping that blue would be, but if you can see, it's actually coming off a little bit with a grayer undertone than I thought. It looks really bright in the pan. Oh, where are you? This one. But, I mean, it looks really bright. When you kind of swatch it though, it kind of fades out not as bright. So I'm hoping maybe with that blue eyeliner, it will kind of be that blue. There we go. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is pull it right along the bottom of that wing as well. Just really close with there, push it right up in that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That looks pretty. What I'm gonna do, I was gonna go in with the other color, but I'm not so sure I will. I wanna try to blend that out a little bit and see how it looks. So I'm gonna go in with a clean pencil brush. This is the Morphe E18. This is one of my favorite lower lash line brushes. And yeah, I'm just gonna buff that out a little bit just so it's not super harsh looking. But I don't think I'm gonna go in with that other color like I thought, because I think that's actually enough. And it's almost pulling a little bit more turquoisey like that color is. So I don't think I need another color under there. What I'm going to do is take a Makeup Geek shadow. This is the shade Vanilla Bean. It's just a color that's pretty close to my skin tone. And I'm going to take it on somewhat of a fluffier brush. This is actually a Makeup Geek brush. And I'm just gonna run it right at the top here. I'm gonna do just a basic inner corner highlight. And I'm going to take, I think this is Nylon from MAC. Nylon from MAC. It's a really shimmery highlight shade, but it's more yellow based as opposed to being like a pinky base or white based. So I think that'll play off the yellow that we have on the eyelid. And I'm just taking this on a pencil brush. This is a e.l.f. pencil brush, 202. And I'm just taking some of that and I'm gonna pop this right in that inner corner. I'm gonna take a different brush. I'm gonna take a flat, I'm gonna take more of a packing brush and I'm gonna really coat this and really pack it on in there because I just want that, that's better, that brightness. So let me finish lower lash line on this side, mascara, lashes, and I will zoom you guys out. What do you guys think? I like it. I'm actually really impressed with the Colourpop shadows that I used. I did not use all the ones that I purchased. I did not use these two here and this one down here, but the rest of the ones I did, and I was really impressed with them. Even the blue, I didn't have fallout on it. I did have a little bit after I went in. I don't remember if I was filming at the time, but I was doing the other eye, and I went in underneath to kind of buff it out, and I did have a little bit of flecks fall down, but other than that, I was really impressed. The yellow did give me fallout, but it wasn't awful. I was able to brush it away with no issues. So I'm impressed with these shadows. Although this yellow isn't exactly the yellow I was looking for, it'll serve its purpose for what I wanted. I did want something a little bit brighter, but it works. And I really like this look that I came up with. I don't know about you guys. I'm ready for warm weather. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for bold colors. So I hope you guys like it. And if you recreate or anything, please tag me, let me know. And that's it for today. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate you spending some time with me today. And until next time, bye.